It's interesting, isn't it? When you step into a moment of complete clarity, when the world drops its pretensions and you realize you're the one holding the keys to your reality, your world, your experience. Think about that for a second. Everything you want, everything you desire, it's all within reach. But here's the catch. You have to get out of your own way. I know you're thinking, that's easier said than done, right? Well, let me turn that thought around and shatter it piece by piece. Let's start with a question that might shake the foundation of how you see the world. What if everything you believe about yourself, about life, about the people around you, is nothing more than a story you're telling yourself? Seriously, think about it. What if all the doubts, the fears, the I'm not good enough bullshit, what if it's all just a pattern? And what if you could rewrite that pattern in a single breath? I know you've felt it. The moment when you're fully aligned with the universe, when everything just falls into place. Your energy is magnetic, your mind is clear, and suddenly, life is just easier. But what's happening in those moments? Why does it feel so damn right? It's the result of living in harmony with your truth. Here's the kicker. The longer you hold on to those old beliefs about who you are, about what's possible, the longer you stay stuck in a feedback loop of pain and limitation. And no one needs to stay stuck. No one. You get to choose. Every single moment you want to be confident. Choose it. You want to feel like you're magnetic, playful, funny, effortlessly charismatic. Choose it right now. What happens when you make a decision? Your beliefs are going to shift. Everything. You shift your perspective. You shift your energy, and suddenly the world shifts right along with you. Your beliefs shape your reality. You want proof? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're at a party. You're standing there, kind of on the edge, not sure if you should mingle. Your brain tells you, I'm not good enough. I don't know these people. They won't like me, but then boom. What if, just for a second, you flip that script? What if instead you choose to believe, I'm the most interesting person in the room? People are drawn to me because I'm playful, because I have energy, because I don't take myself too seriously. Now what happens when you believe that? Even if you don't feel it yet, your body shifts, your posture straightens, your breath deepens, you're more relaxed. Your energy becomes magnetic, and guess what? People start gravitating toward you. You start laughing more. You feel lighter. Because here's the truth. Energy doesn't lie. The energy that you project is the energy you receive. So if you're vibrating at that frequency of confidence, guess who else will start vibrating there too? But wait. Let's not stop there. What if instead of waiting for the right moment, you just choose to go for what you want right now? Not next year, not tomorrow. What if you take action in this very moment? Think about how much power you'd have. You're not waiting for things to fall into place. You're the one making things fall into place. And here's something that'll make you think. Momentum is the secret sauce. Once you take that first step, everything becomes easier. But here's the trap. Most people wait for everything to be perfect before they move. That's bullshit. It's the action that creates the clarity. Get this. If you sit there waiting for all the stars to align, guess what? You'll still be sitting there, waiting forever. Action brings clarity. And what's the best part? You don't need anyone else's approval. Self-approval is all that matters. That's it. You're not living to get a pat on the back from someone else. You're not here to appease anyone's expectations. You're here to create your own reality, your own narrative. Imagine what happens when you truly own that. Now let me ask you another question. When was the last time you truly forgave yourself for something? Really forgave yourself? Not just brushed it off, not just swept it under the rug, but truly, deeply let it go. You see, forgiveness is power. When you hold on to resentment, to anger, to shame, it weighs you down. Let that shit go. It's like trying to run with a backpack full of rocks. Let it go. And when you let it go, something beautiful happens. You begin to attract a new energy, an energy of abundance, of joy, of light. The universe doesn't give a damn about your mistakes. It just cares that you're aligning with your truth. Do you want to know a secret? You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect person. You just need to take the first step and trust that life will meet you there. You're enough. You've always been enough. The only reason you haven't fully embraced it is because you've been telling yourself stories that don't serve you anymore. And here's the science behind it. When you shift your beliefs, you literally rewire your brain. Your neurons fire differently. Your body responds differently. You've probably heard the term neuroplasticity, right? It's the idea that your brain can change, it can grow, it can adapt. You can create new neural pathways by changing your thoughts, your beliefs, your patterns. And that's what you're doing right now. You're rewiring your reality. But here's the thing that'll hit you hard. When you don't take action, when you stay stuck in those limiting beliefs, that's when the universe gets a little pissed off. You're blocking your own blessings. You're sitting on a gold mine, but you're too afraid to dig. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Take this moment to breathe, to decide that you're done with excuses, with doubts, the stories that keep you small. You've got the power to shape your destiny. So let me leave this with you. When you choose to step into your power, when you decide to own your truth, you stop being a passive player in your life. You start being the creator. The world bends to your will because you've aligned with something far greater than your doubts, your fears, your insecurities. The truth is, you're not just a person. You're an unstoppable force of nature. And the sooner you start living like it, the sooner the world starts shifting in ways you can't even imagine.